could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch on its way. Here's a strike.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base paths, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Now Lester's 0-1. Base hit into right center. One run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked, drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
In now, JT Realmuto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Now the 2-0 is in there for strike 1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by Russell, and that's the second out. Up next from Miami, Lewis Brinson, and the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Lester sets. Here's the 1-0. Called strike over the outside corner. Two out here and a runner at second. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. It's the Marlins 2 and the Cubs nothing. Here's Javier Baez. Batter pitcher numbers against Dan Straley. He's 0 for 5.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Adding fifth, the catcher number 40.
The next Cub up, Wilson Contreras. Here's the first pitch to him. Favorable call in there for a strike. Missed with a slider. 1 out, nobody on. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. Two and two to the Cubs catcher. Now another 2-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Standing in, Kyle Schwarber. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready now, Brian Anderson.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Man, that is the Cardinals' sin for any pitcher, and you never expect a guy of this caliber to make that mistake. Had the hitter down 0-2 and let him off the hook by plunking him. He'll be talking to himself about that one.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch inside. The throw right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base paths so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Two balls and a strike. Three and 1 to the Marlins middle infielder.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
The 3-1. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Ready now for the Marlins, Dan Straley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a bunt attempt here. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Marlins 2 and the Cubs nothing. Great shot there of the Blue Waters and long sandy stretches of Miami Beach. Back now for the top of the 3rd inning on MLB Network. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First offering on its way. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. Batter pitcher numbers against Dan Straley. He's 4 for 11. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lays off the circle change there. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is fastball that misses.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Now the 2-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here now the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch outs now, and there's one away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, John Lester. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Hit back toward the mound. Castro has it. And there are 2 away now.
Batting ninth, shortstop, Addison Russell.
So coming to the plate, Addison Russell. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down 2-0. Here's Cameron Maben now. He worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game.
Cameron Maben.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
1-1. Lined hard to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Leadoff single to start the 3rd right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Martin Prado. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner will get back standing. Now the 1-0. A bullet to first base. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play. Here's Starlin Castro. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The pitch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Lester into his motion. Here he comes 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. But this will get foul for strike 2. Oh-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Almora is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Nothing doing for the Marlins as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1. Almora is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Here's the 0-2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. Still 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at and the count moves full.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Full count still.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Count still full, 3-2. Line hard toward right center. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. He thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Standing in now, Anthony Rizzo, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. One count and the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Almora, base runner at first with 1 out. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Barehanded for 1. Back to first, and that was a sparkler. A double play, and the inning is over. Cubs are down quietly. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in to try it again, Justin Bour. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Just a tick behind for a strike. Bour, a native of Washington, D.C. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And that's a home run into the top tank. It's a solo shot for Justin Bour. First home run of the campaign for him as the Marlins have taken a 3-0 lead.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber sprinting after it, 1 down. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. The 1-2. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Brinson is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Into the box, Brian Anderson. And he fouls this one off. He was plunked with the pitch in his first trip to the plate. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Lester's ready. Here's the 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. This is flared out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Marlins tack on 1 more, courtesy of the solo home run. We're through 4. It's 3-0 Miami. Here's Javier Baez. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Javier Baez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses inside, 1-0. The 1-0 is a fastball looked at for a strike. The 1-1 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
The 3-1. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Ready for another chance? Wilson Contreras 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. From the stretch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he takes strike 2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Three-two pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Now the 1-0. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd of foul ball. The 1-1 home. Line drive to center field. Brinson is right there, 1 down. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Here's Jason Hayward now, and they're runners at the corners now. He's set, and the pitch. Popped him up. Anderson in foul ground. And that's the second out of the inning. A look at our line score here through the first 4. And as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. So here now is the pitcher, John Lester. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Here's the 0-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Castro is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Rojas reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Miguel Rojas.
First delivery to him on the way. Just a tick behind for a strike. Rojas playing here in his age 29 season. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Now Lester's 0-1. A wave and a miss.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Ready on 1-2. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off of for ball number 3.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a starter away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Dan Straley, and we'll likely see him square around to bunt. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. Rojas gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The right fielder, number 1, Cameron Maybin.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cameron Maybin. He singled his last time up. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. There's Baez. Throw on to first, take care of Maybin, and there are 2 away.
Left fielder number 14,
Ready for another shot now, Martin Prado. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Men on third with 2 down. Here's one hit softly down the line in left, but this will be a foul ball. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and it's a foul ball. And that last pitch was number 74 for Lester in this one. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that can throw towards home plate.
And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Here's Starlin Castro. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Lester sets. First pitch on the way. And that one just missed outside. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
2 out with the man at first. Three and 0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Here's the 3-0. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Marlins 4 and the Cubs nothing. Here's Addison Russell to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-0. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Left center, base hit.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right
there. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
0-1 count and the pitch. But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
First baseman number 44, Anthony.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Russell leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
Stepping in now, Javier Baez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. 2 down, runners at first and second. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Brinson. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And a change is in the offing. That's going to be all for Dan Straley. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Odrisamer Despaigne is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Fouled away. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Marlins 4 and the Cubs 1. Drew Smiley is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Drew Smiley.
Digging in and looking for more, Justin Bour. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
Yeah, that last at bat, Danny, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
In now, JT Realmuto, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Into the box now, Lewis Brinson. Line towards center field. But he'll close fast out there as he puts it away chest high, and the runner will be forced to head back to first.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Digging in once again, Brian Anderson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Smiley comes set. Here it is on 1-0. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Realmuto is off at first with 2 away. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Little dribbler down the line, but that one rolls foul. Now a snap throw to first, just keeping him close. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Marlins leave 1, but they lead it 4-1. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Ready for another shot now, Kyle Schwarber.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Now the 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Outside, 3-0 now. Here it is, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Ready once again, Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. A bouncer up the middle. The second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Tommy La Stella will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 2, Tommy La Stella.
And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Now the pitch. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Now the pitch. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Now another 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Brinson. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Pedro Strop gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Pedro Strop.
Ready for another chance? Miguel Rojas. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Miguel Rojas.
Here comes the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Now the 1-0. There's a slider taken for a ball. Strop has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty V, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch.
Under it is Rizzo. 1 away.
The pitcher, number 43.
Derek Dietrich will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Derek Dietrich.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-1 runs a bit inside for a ball. Three and 1 to the Marlins left fielder.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
The 3-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
1 out, nobody on. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Here's Cameron Maybin now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Maven comes up empty on that one, and it's 0-2 now.
Dietrich.
A runner at first with one gone in the inning. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Here he comes again. 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Russell's got it to second for one. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. Marlins down quietly as they hold on to a 4-1 lead.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Marlins, number 71, Drew Steckenrider.
Leading off the inning, Addison Russell, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Russell.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Cubs, center fielder, Albert Almora.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And that's upstairs, running the count at 3-1. The 3-1 down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Wall coming quickly as he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Chris Bryant now, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. One 1-0 pitch on the way.
Nope,
and he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Chopped weakly to the left. Anderson gonna have to hurry. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They trail it 4-1. Martin Prado now. His career line against Pedro Strop. He's gone 2 for 6.
Left fielder, Martin Prado.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to center.
Waiting on it is Almora.
1 away.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
Here's Starlin Castro, not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a high pop-up. Under it is Russell, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, first baseman.
Up next for Miami, Justin Bour. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Two balls and a strike to Bour.
1 strike.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes.
3 balls.
And he lays off again. Ball 3. The 3-1. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, catcher, JT.
Riding in once again,
Realmuto.
JT Realmuto. His career line against Pedro Strop. He's 2 for 4. First pitch on its way. There's a strike. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. Hit to first. Rizzo was there, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We played 8 full. Miami's out in front, 4-1. Kyle Bearclaw comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Kyle Bearclaw.
Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rizzo. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Bearclaw, or Bear for short. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
I'm set with the 0-1. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Javier.
So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
But a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Ball one. Ready with the 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called a ball. 2-0 as an offensive player, man, it's almost 70% fastball. 1-1, he opens up the entire arsenal to get you out.
Now the 2-0 is taken, ball three. Here it comes, the 3-0. He's taken, strike one. And there's a called strike two, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Marlins jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Dan Straley gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Kyle Bearclaw closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First for the victorious Miami Marlins, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors, and that's 6 men on base. For the Cubs, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors, they left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Dan Straley. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to John Lester. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Thanks for joining us this afternoon, and please drive home safely.